In this video, I hope to explain what's expected of you in the spell check assignment, give you a demo of the completed assignment, and go over the instructions. So here's the program, spell check assignment, and you'll notice right away I've given you some start code, and in the start code, it loads the files, Alice in Wonderland Chapter 1, and it breaks up that file into all the individual words from Chapter 1 of Alice in Wonderland. It also gets the full text, right? This is just chapter 1, but this is the full text. And then also a dictionary file, and it breaks up each word of the dictionary into an element in the array. One thing to take note of is this dictionary, it's all lowercase. So when you're searching for a word in the dictionary, you have to make sure that your word is also all lowercase. Okay, so those are going to be global variables that are available to you, this array of words of chapter 1, the array of words of the whole book, and the dictionary array. Okay, and then there's three different parts here. The first part is the single word spell check. So you should be able to type in a word here. Let's just say hello, and I can do a linear search, and the linear search says hello is in the dictionary. If I go hello, it says that is not in the dictionary. Okay, I could check for another word like the, and do a binary search. The is in the dictionary, great, and a linear search also finds the is in the dictionary. Okay, there are actually like a number of common words that aren't in this dictionary. The file's not actually that big. Dictionaries have way more words than that, but it's good enough for our purposes. Okay, so enter a word, linear search, binary search, and it should run either one. Okay, the next part is spell check Alice in Wonderland Chapter 1. And the idea here is when I click this button, I want to loop through all of the words in this array and check, hey, is this word inside the dictionary? Is this word inside the dictionary? Is this word inside the dictionary? And do that for every single word in this array. So if I hit linear search, it says 118 words were not found in the dictionary. And it should have outputted all of the words that were not found into the console. Okay, all 118 words. Let's refresh for a second here. And let's also do that with a binary search. Again, 118 words were not found in the dictionary, and it printed all the words that were not found out here. And if you look at this, I think you should have noticed that the binary search, well, that was pretty fast. And then the linear search, a little bit slower. Okay? Anyway, I'm not going to do this last one, but in this last one, you can really see a difference between the two search algorithms. This last section is identical to the chapter 1, except instead of doing chapter 1, you're doing the full text, right? So you want to check every single word in the Alice full, all 26,688 words, and see if all of those words are in the dictionary. Okay, and when you do the linear search and the binary search, time them, and you should be able to see a significant difference between the two. And again, print to the console all the words that are not in the dictionary, and then in here you can just output the total. Okay, that's the basic assignment, or the basic functionality. I've given you the start code. So the first part of the assignment, so in the start code you can see there's your global variables, the dictionary, the chapter 1, and the full text of the words from Alice in Wonderland. And then my file loader calls these functions and basically reads in the files and puts them into these global variables. So you can use these global variables. Those are the arrays that are printed out here, right? The dictionary, chapter 1, Alice full. Okay, and then I've got the event listeners set up, and then this linear word and binary word functions I've done for you. I just get the user word, and then I call the linear search or the binary search, passing in the dictionary and the user word after I turn the user word to a lowercase. Okay, what you have to do is implement the linear search and the binary search function in the search_sort.js file. Right, so your code goes here. Right, so follow the criteria here. Define the linear search, define the binary search. If you get those done, that searching for a user word should work. Okay. What will be really helpful to implement these will be that pseudocode that is in the notes on the website. Okay, that pseudocode should really help you define these functions. So search an array for the item return the index where it's found, otherwise return -1. Okay, then the next part of the assignment is to do these functions here, chapter 1 linear, chapter 1 binary, full linear, full binary. There's a bit of repetition here because really these two functions should be very similar, except one's a linear search, one's a binary search, and same here. One of the optional challenges for this assignment is to make this more efficient. But for now, don't worry about that. I just want you to make sure that you can get this running. And the criteria is right here, right? Loop through that global Alice Words Chapter 1 array, check each word in the array to see if it's in the dictionary using the linear search. Keep a count of how many are not in the dictionary, and print out the words that are not in the dictionary to the console. And then the same thing here, but do it for the binary. Same thing here, but do it for the full text. And same thing here, full text but binary. And here linear. Okay, so really all you need to do for part A and part B is define some functions. Define these two functions for part A. For part B, define these 4 functions right here. Okay, that is that. Hopefully that makes sense and you will be able to get this program working. Like I said, the biggest thing I want you to see is if you can implement this, this linear search, binary search, you'll be able to see a big difference in the speed. Okay, all the best with the assignment. Take care. And if you need questions, make sure you ask for help. All right, see ya.